Yo, so I just want to get on here and just talk to you guys today. This might be more of the format of what you guys see for the next at least few months because I'm still in school. Recording off my laptop here. I have a few other little pieces of technology like a photo and video camera and then just a webcam. One of the next big purchases I hope to make is a capture card so that when I come back home, I can hook up maybe my Switch and my PS4 and get some gameplay content for you guys as well. Been playing some, a little bit of Minecraft, a little bit of Fortnite, a little bit of GTA Online, The Last of Us, and Part 2. I think I had God of War as well. Um, few other games too that just I can put some commentary over and just talk to you guys. But for now, this might be it. So today I just wanted to share with you guys, I guess, just a bit more about me and my goals moving forward, and just kind of like my lifetime goals. Because I feel like there's no harm in sharing that with you guys. I feel like and these days I'm pretty selective with what I share with people because I don't want to make false promises. Like if I tell you that I plan to do something, then I really do want to follow through with it. So anything that I put out on this channel and say, hey, yeah, I'm going to do this, I want to be committed to following through on that. So that being said, one of the goals that I have just in life, as far as the social media stuff goes and influencing, I hope to get up to 10,000 followers on, I'd say, YouTube subs, subscribers on YouTube, and then followers on music platforms like Spotify. And that's important to me for a few reasons. Um, some of those are kind of more personal. It's a mix of I love to make music and I love to make these videos, and I just want to set a goal that feels like it's attainable and is also a challenge to reach. Because I've already been making music for a couple of years, a few years now, and it's a slow process if you don't have something kind of set in place, or if you don't move somewhere where music is really happening, I guess you could say. But anyways, hope to reach 10,000 followers across my social medias because mainly because it will help me kind of unlock another goal of mine, um, which is another venture that I plan to start very soon. It's been in the works for a while, and maybe I've made a few mentions towards it. But I feel like now is a good time to kind of open up a bit more about it and share more with you guys now that we have the ball rolling a bit more, and I'm trying to be very consistent with these videos, and so I want to just be able to interact with more people more often this year for networking purposes, and just it's a lot of fun to have a lot more engagement and interaction with you guys. So I think that's part of the reason I feel like just opening up more. It doesn't matter. That being said, one of my goals in life is to do nonprofit work. And I've been putting a lot of thought recently into what kind of nonprofit work I want to do specifically. And I've always, I think, had a liking for helping people who have had kind of unfortunate things happen to them that's out of their control, completely out of their control. A good example of this might be, natural disasters hit your community and houses get destroyed and things like that happen, and those are things that you truly, even if you're able to escape, like run away or get away from a hurricane or something, your property is still going to get damaged and stuff, and there's nobody that's really out there, besides nonprofit organizations and some governments out there that will help kind of alleviate those situations. And so I kind of want to fill in gaps where maybe there's holes in, where people need help and aren't receiving that. So, and a big part of having the followers with me, I need help in this process uh, in a few ways. The main way is to kind of um, have other people's help and kind of a community where we can do research and we can discover areas in the world or in the United States, in our own communities where someone's in need of help and isn't receiving it. I just feel like everybody is more connected than they've ever been with the internet and stuff. And so if I can be at the head of a nonprofit where we have the funding to help somebody anywhere in the world virtually by sending out food, or I need to narrow it down to more specific projects. We're starting very small. So all that being said, we have completed a couple of projects already as an organization, and I'll probably need more help in the future as well too. So if anybody wants to volunteer uh, their services as far as helping research and kind of narrow down our objectives and our mission as a nonprofit, feel free to help, and you can reach out to me. So yeah, the small things that we've done so far, we've been able to buy a couple people meals. Kind of, we can do canned food drives, and we have another project up where we can do bagged lunches for up to 200 uh, homeless people, and not just getting food for homeless people, but offering them other resources, as in mental health resources, um, and housing and other things like that to maybe get them off their feet. So I want to emphasize, if we are helping homeless people, I want to help leave them with a meaningful experience, or leave them with some sort of motivation to improve on their own lives. We've just been brainstorming, I guess, just trying to think of more ways to do that. So, anyways, this nonprofit that I want to start, um, it might take a little bit to get it up and running and registered because there are fees involved, and I'm very broke right now, just trying to finish college and stuff. So there might be a little bit of time in between now and when that actually happens, but there's a lot of planning that's going into the process, and it is going to come around very soon. I can say that. And in the meantime, we can start fundraising right now, actually. Um, and if you want to get involved, it's going to be called the $1 Foundation. And it's okay. I can say the name because I'm pretty sure we have the name already registered, a reserve that is. And so the $1 Foundation, we're going to be crowdfunding and crowdsourcing donations of $1 at a time, just to reach these goals and benchmarks or checkpoints. I don't know. Yeah, so the idea, the concept is to donate $1 at a time until we reach these project quotas, where that just means the budget that we need to complete any given project. Say it's the packed lunches, just sandwiches and like maybe a Capri Sun, or juice or water, and a bag of chips for each of these people, and you get 200 of those. If it's maybe $3 average per bag, that's $600 right there. So if we can get, you know, 600 people to donate $1, then boom, that's already that budget completed. So that's the idea, and kind of the theory that I'm hoping to follow is just like the domino effect with that, and just amplifying the good that we do together. And that's the other part of it, is I want to just bring people together through doing this, because we're doing good things for the world, for people. It feels good, honestly. The few experiences I've had so far doing it, it felt very fulfilling to me. It felt like it assured me that this might be the right route for me to go in life, because um, it just felt selfless, and that's a feeling that I've been kind of wanting to chase more these days, because there's a lot of things that we do in our day to day that we might not think about it, but it is kind of selfish, or maybe just we act out of self-interest more often than we might come to realize sometimes. And so that is, I guess, a motivator for me to want to do this and start the $1 Foundation. So maybe get used to hearing that name more often. I'm going to probably be dropping it more, and making more references to it, bringing it up at the end of videos, and just putting it out there so that if you want to get involved, you most certainly can. And but we're in the process of trying to make it easier for you guys to be able to access the Venmo or the Cash App for the organization. So yeah, definitely leave a comment or something if you want to get involved with that. So yeah, that's the nonprofit stuff. It's a big goal of mine. It's a big part of my my life goals. You know, obviously I have other goals in life too, where I want to have a family. You know, I hope to be married one day. I want to find a wife and have a couple of kids. I think just 2 kids might be my max. That's kind of all I can fathom right now. Um, I'm a dog person for sure. Getting used to cats, so I could have just like a couple of house pets, have a house. You know, like I'm thinking about moving to Texas at some point in my life. I feel like that might be a good place, like centrally in the U.S. to kind of just live. And there's a lot of good stuff that I hear that's going on in Houston and uh, like Dallas and Austin. I might want to move to Austin. And I like the weather there. I've been to Texas one time and I liked it. And if you don't know, I'm from Arizona, so I'm used to the heat. I loved the food when I went to Texas. I really loved it a lot. But yeah, okay, so that does bring me to another goal of mine, which is living comfortably, but not necessarily wanting to be rich in the same sense that most people think about being rich. So that might mean being a millionaire. I'm not concerned with being a millionaire at any point in my life. The only reason I want to make a lot of money is for my family's sake. Um, and just, I feel like I owe it to my parents for helping me as much as they have in my life already with as far as I've made it through college and stuff like that, living expenses, all that stuff. It's not cheap. Just raising a fourth kid. I'm the youngest of 4 kids that they have. So yeah, I feel like I just definitely want to make as much as I can, but I'm not going to drive myself crazy with trying to become rich in the traditional sense. I want to be rich in the Bob Marley sense. I think Bob Marley talked about it. He said, "How do you perceive richness? Is it in it's not about having a lot of money, it's about having all the things that you want in your life, whatever that may be." So for me, I want to live comfortably. And once I can live comfortably, financially speaking, um, then I'll consider myself rich. And so my goal, financially speaking, is to make at least $100,000 a year. And I really want to make that happen. And I think I can. It's just going to take a lot of patience and just persistence and just not stopping the snowball effect that we kind of have going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And I think I can do it through being an influencer. I think I can do it partially through getting a job here after I graduate college, to get that traditional, just like safety net going of just being able to afford things uh, past just having a minimum wage job. I'm about to graduate college, so I'm about to theoretically get a job that's in line with that level of education, right? So I want to make 100K a year. I don't think that's too crazy. I also don't think most people would consider themselves rich if they made that amount of money, but I don't mind that. I think I would be because I'd be able to do a lot of the things that I would want to, such as if I want to do a small little tour of like 5 venues, or like shooting higher budget music videos, for example, or shooting better quality videos, making music in better studios and stuff like that rather than just in my room. It would just unlock so many opportunities for me, as well as kind of enable me to start building up that family and just some future security for myself. Maybe just some, I'll get into some investments and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just one of my goals as well. Just making enough money, having a happy family, having a nonprofit running and continuing throughout my whole life, and hopefully passing it on to generations and generations and stuff like that. Kind of building a legacy with that, I guess, is kind of what I want to do at the end of the day. So, yeah, now you know about more of, I guess, what I want to do in life and where I want to really go with my life. Take a shot for every time I said the word life. Next week should be more chill, and I'll try to make more videos now that I know this format works. So, yeah, that's about it for now. Maybe look forward to seeing me next week. And yeah, see ya.